Okay.
Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse, where Mom and Chris are discussing animal rights.
Well,
Kinda,
yeah,
sort of, peripherally.
kinda, sorta. Yeah, though. So there's a lawyer. She is an activist in terms of animal rights and animal treatment overall. He has been very vocal, even high-profile cases, like even against treatment of animals that are livestock, like
Hmm.
stuff like
Yeah,
we have this tradition of having carp in Christmas Eve. And stores have been selling them alive, but not in good
yeah.
conditions in terms of like how they're being kept alive and how they're being transported home and stuff like that. There was a high-profile case about that as well, and she's been well recognized
Hmm.
on that note. And I just learned today that her 18-year-old pup died.
Aw.
And the post she posted about the loss and the processing and why she decided to say about that out loud because she's been on palliative care, her pup Z, for quite a while, and that
Hmm.
mm, it touched me to the very core. Honestly, I was speechless to read it because she's been showing how caring and how important that relationship was to her. She had it for almost those entire 18 years.
Yeah.
She was 22 when she got that pup,
Oh my
and
goodness.
she's almost
That's
like
like,
she's around my age.
yeah, that's like her life with that dog.
That is really quite a lifetime. You just barely left your parents' home or something like it, and you had that dog as a companion ever since on the way there. And like she says that her dog was teaching her and how to how to treat dogs and all that stuff. And like wow, amazing stuff. But that's just heartbreaking
It is.
on the other side. But the way she cared even for like um the final days and weeks of that dog,
Hmm.
and she had her at home when the dog passed, and
Well, at least doggy
then
was home.
yeah, doggy was home, and
I'm gonna get rid of all my birds here so I don't have to deal with the birds tomorrow.
so we're getting a meta event
We are getting a new meta
tomorrow.
event. I
Right?
saw that yesterday, and then you sent that to me. Satalia sent it
I
to me
saw it
while.
just now.
Uh, let's see, you sent it to me. I was gonna say Satalia did, but no, I think I just saw it when I was going around because I saw the picture of what looks like Tilly, but Tilly's not in any of the events.
I mean, well, she is in the Jupiter Aratus, so I guess that's why
No,
she's
no, she's not
pictured
Jupiter
there.
Aratus. Oh, she is in Jupiter Aratus. You're right.
Of course she
Thank
is.
you, thank you. Yeah,
And the graphic is new. We haven't had that
yeah.
graphic
I saw the
before.
graphic pop up, and I'm like, oh, we've got new stuff happening here. So let's see.
I do like it, and I like how comprehensive the post is because it already tells when the console event is gonna take
Yes,
place.
yeah. Chosen, if you're listening, you get the console event in about 4 weeks. We get it starting today. God, because I don't have enough going on today. And consoles will get it starting August 26th. And they run for 3 weeks. So what it is it's 4 TFOs. I think you just have to do one per day. Please don't make it a two per day. One per day. So you have your choice of Operation Wolf or Forged in Fire for ground TFOs, and Counterpoint or Jupiter Eratus for space TFOs. I don't know Counterpoint off the top of my head. I know with Jupiter Eratus, after you complete the first 13 Terran ships and they start popping up at the 3 stations, you can AFK it from there. Counterpoint, I think you have to do the first wave. After that, you can AFK the second two, but I don't know about the end.
No, I
I,
wouldn't
I will try.
recommend it playing anything.
Well, I will try it out. So if people don't enjoy doing things, Operation Wolf and Forged in Fire, you cannot AFK them. They're fun to
Well,
play.
Fortune Fire will probably get you killed at some point because
Oh
even
yeah,
if you get
but
dragged onto the map, the
well,
levels rise at the
the
end.
the
So
thing is with AFKs, it doesn't matter if you die. They're on timers, And I know Jupiter Aratus is strictly on a timer after you do the first wave. Counterpoint might be, but I don't know what the ending sequence goes as. So if, in my case where I'm running it for multiple players that I don't actually play the game for because they are unable to play it this time, I tend to do Jupiter Aratus, but making sure you've got enough firepower to hit those first 13 is kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, so the reward is the Agony Phaser Torpedo Assault Platform, and it's account-wide unlock. So let's see what that says. Plus 15 mine and torp damage, plus 15 phaser damage. The platform is 3630.7 phaser damage. Up to 5 nearby enemies with a 20% chance to disable for 4 seconds. 69.8 phaser damage per second for 10 seconds. Ignores shields. And after 30 seconds begins self-destruct sequence. So it's a short one. After the self-destruct, oh, this is nice, 14,308 kinetic damage.
Plus repel. Yeah, it's pretty decent.
That would be really nice to drop in a couple of situations where you need kinetic damage. That could definitely help you with... What's the cool... It's a 2-minute recharge on it. But
so a standard universal console.
Yeah, obviously you can do a few things to speed that up. That's not bad. Same rules. You get your choice of a spec point or an enhanced universal tech upgrade, and 25,000 lithium, and once you complete it or buy it out, then you can keep progressing on the dilithium.
Pretty cool.
That's not bad at all. And that starts today as soon as they get done with the patch. So I will probably play it super fast because I want to finish up all my stuff on Ryza. Good morning, Mr. Dave. New meta event starts after the patch today, if you didn't catch that part. And obviously, I'll have to update all the messages here so everybody knows about it. Wrong button, sorry. I meant to hit tab and accidentally hit restart button by mistake. Oops. So I did do the Viriosaur Rex on multiple accounts yesterday, testing out some stuff. It is not a shared kill. It's very interesting. You still have to do at least some damage on it for the kill to count.
Pass.
Okay, because otherwise I was going to offer to go out there and kill the Voth for you because I have Voth to kill today, and you could just stand there and wait to shoot the Viriosaur Rex. I am not going to be doing a live stream tonight, so we're not going to share this one tonight. I'll let you know that. Trying to wrap up a few things.
Yeah, I'm fine ignoring its existence. That
well, I got it on
endeavor never exists.
Yeah, I got it on 3 out of 4, but...
It's so tedious because you ain't got to wait for such a long time. If it was on an interval that it always comes in, but people have to really progress the sections of it just takes forever. It's like, no,
yeah, so what happened yesterday while I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting is we were having no progress because everybody was just spawn camping it, so nothing was happening. So I took my Gorn and started running around the map, just taking out things until I saw it getting close, and of course then it drops so fast that there's no time to kill it. I mean, you can't get back there in time. So my other team was sitting at the same place waiting, and they got the kill, but my Gorn didn't. So he's the only one who doesn't have it yet, and he's not amused. But the sheer number of people who just were not doing anything was kind of upsetting. Just sitting there waiting. We could have had that thing jump 3 or 4 times in the amount of time it took me to finish it with one tune. There we go.
Blame your Gorn for being unamused.
He's a hard-working Gorn man. Oh, we're in a commercial. We're just about out of commercial. Let's see, who needs some love? Let's look at Gerhard Prime. Trying to work on building up some of these fleets, or some of the smaller fleets here. Let's see, do I have any science officers? I have one. Nope, how about dipships? How are dipships doing? Is it back there? There we go. Do I have any tactical officers? I do not. And we're back from our commercial break. Yay! So yeah, I have Tetrion damage on the ground, Voth on the ground, and Undine battleships. Or Undine ships in space, but it doesn't specify where. If it was on a different tune, it'd be great, because I need to go back there, but I don't really want to go back to the Voth land. It's only 20 Voth, and it's only 5,000 ground damage, and 30 Undine ships. Ugh. Just not excited about it. Hi, Mr. Dave. Welcome back. I saw you earlier, but I think maybe it was just as the commercial was coming on. My hands are itching so much today. When I go to the gym, the bars that they have the weights on have, like, I don't know what you call it. It's called knurled, which means it's got, like, little patterns etched into it, like little tiny diamonds, so that it's easier to grab and the bar doesn't slide. But what it does is it gives me calluses on my hands, which is fine. But as they're developing, they itch like crazy. And I'm sure there's something I could do about that. Oh, we have a scavenger hunt starting in 1 minute here. At least I can get that done. I did not get up early to do this because I did not get in until almost midnight. Let's see. There, that's what I want. No, come on there. Yeah. Good morning, Satalia. How are you? I really wish they weren't doing a patch and a new event today, because I just want to goof off on Risa. Night on the town last night. Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. I was hanging out with my friends at class, and they were helping me build my class plan for a women's self-defense class that I'm teaching in a couple of weeks. And we all agree we don't like the idea of teaching women's self-defense. It should just be self-defense. And if you teach it one day, people are going to think that they know what they're doing. I've been doing this 20 plus years, and I sometimes don't know what I'm doing when it's self-defense. 24 years! Holy moly, I have been doing this for 24 years.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone.
That's a lot of time to teach people to beat up other people, and to get beaten up in turn. Alright, let's see if it's north. Is it on the north half of the map? No, it's on the south half. Is it on the west half of the map? Yes, it's on the southwest side of the map. What is down there? Let's start there. 24 years and you still haven't learned to defend yourself against fresh fruit. Not against bananas, no. But I am good against the raspberries.
Why would you want to defend yourself from fresh fruit? Is it attacking you, like, personally, or on
it's a Monty
physical
Python.
level?
It's Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
Guy's teaching self-defense, and he only teaches it against fruit. Can't we learn defense against guns? Gun. What if somebody attacks you with a banana? So yeah, it's a whole thing. Oops, let's turn around and go that way.
You found it.
Ah, has found it. Oh, it definitely was southwest. The funny thing is, Satalia, the worst... Well, that's not true. Some of the worst injuries I've had have been catching my toe in the little gap between the mats and breaking my toes, and that happens about once a year. Tripping over a target while I was doing a jump kick, coming down and breaking... No, that was just a sprain. I sprained my right foot on that one to the extent that I couldn't walk for a week. Having a student sprain my wrist so much that I couldn't turn a doorknob to get in and out of offices. Practicing a round kick, missing the target, hitting a table instead, and breaking 9 bones in my left foot. And the only injury that was really bad caused by another person was when I was a student and my instructor's son kicked me in the ribs, and I was wearing chest protector, and it still broke my ribs on my right side. Yeah, on my right side. That was bad. Do not break ribs, folks. It is really painful. Jumping over a target? Yes, jumping over a target. Clearly, I wasn't able to leap the one-story building in a single bound. I'm trying to think if that's it. I think that's the worst of it. I've broken a couple of fingers, but that doesn't count. Because I broke my fingers once dancing, which is about as stupid as it gets.
We don't have any patrols with Undine, do we?
No, we do not have a patrol with the Undine.
It's an opportunity. Gonna have to go for a TFO.
Do you have Undine?
Yeah, I've got some.
So do I. We could go hit the battle zone.
Yeah, I've got only 5. There's no point in doing a TFO for that.
Yeah, here, let me send you an invitation, because I've got a bunch. Might as well go do them in the battle zone. And I'll meet you over there. I can get them knocked out and out of my way. Have I ever jumped over a Walmart? I've passed over a Walmart. If there's Walmart, going by. So I used to live in Chicago, and I'd fly in and out of O'Hare all the time, but O'Hare is surrounded by a fairly big city with nothing that's really distinctive unless you're downtown. Everything else just looks like flat buildings or medium-sized buildings. I'm flying back into Indy a couple months ago, and right by my old home there are 3 distinctive buildings called the Pyramids. They're not pyramid-shaped, but they're called the Pyramids. And I'm flying and I look over there and it's like, there's the Pyramids. Hold on, I can find my house from here. There's my house right there. And I thought that was so, like, 4-year-old of me. I was just enjoying the heck out of that. Being immature. I am in the sphere, ready to destroy Undine ships. Let's see what's here. And there's not a lot of people here, Chris, so we should be able to knock this out pretty quick. O'Hare is where they sell the bars of bacon chocolate.
I'll actually swap ships.
Okay.
Take something better.
Well, when you get here, I'm going to the 5 o'clock position. Because I have 30 to do and you only have 5, so I'll go start putting a dent in mine. But last night was just, how do you teach people who haven't done this for, in my case, 24 years, in the case of the other 2 instructors, 40 years, how to do self-defense? Who has joined us here?
Oh, hey, Tails.
It's Taz! Good morning, Taz! How are you?
I am doing fine.
Good.
Can you hear me?
Just barely.
Yes. I can hear him normally.
I can't, but that's been the case with, my audio with Taz.
I can hear him perfectly fine. I didn't need to adjust
That's because
anything.
you're closer to him.
No, I'm sure that's how it works. Yeah. Absolutely.
Let me,
Space battle zone contact. Let's go to the
I'm gonna
hunting
turn
battle
down
zone.
the game sound, though. That's interesting. Hey, Taz, could you talk again for 1 sec?
Yeah.
That's so
I'm
much
just
better, thank
trying
you.
to
Oh, yeah,
apply some
that's-
settings
that's-
there to see if I can.
Oh, I can hear you a lot better now, so.
Yeah. I found a new problem. My system is not going into 5.1 speaker mode.
How can you have problems with that brand new, amazing system? No.
It is frustrating.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Microsoft's like, well, you kinda have to bring this one back to the manufacturer.
No!
Nothing we can do to help you.
Oh my gosh. That stinks.
Well,
That's right.
I wouldn't have noticed it if it wasn't for me being kinda, how do you
Taz.
say,
Nitpicky.
OCD about my drivers and stuff, and I
Mhm.
noticed that why is my sound setup set to 2.1? I have more speakers than that, and I tried to change it, and anywhere can I find a way to enable 5.1 sound in Windows 11. It's just not there.
That's crazy.
So my how should I say, my last
Hope.
attempt,
Result.
Okay.
hope at this just went out the window. Okay. There is a feature that lets you rearrange the functions of inputs,
Uh-huh.
and I can't rearrange any of them.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah, because I should be able to.
Yeah. That doesn't sound right.
It's like when you're connecting manual audio,
Mm-hmm.
it means that there is no feedback to the system, so you have to be able to choose what you're using. It's like if I'm selecting 5.1 and I don't have 5.1, well, in that case I will only get stereo, and the other 3 speakers I will
Okay.
not be listening, but the audio signal will still be going to them.
By the way, Chris, I do have my
If you
30 now.
understand.
Yeah. No, I know
Yeah, I've
what
got
you're saying. I'm
like-
trying to think. Why is that happening? Shall we get out of here?
Sure. In the Borg TFO numbers times 1.
We can do that. Hey, Tia, since I know you're not currently playing the game a lot, there is the new meta starts today after the patch.
What meta?
For
The yearly
the
event, the ship.
There is a new event.
yeah, just starting today
Yes.
in about 6 hours.
Yeah, I'll probably be able to do that one.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's not
There's-
something.
It's one of 4
Well,
TFOs. It's
Terran
Counterpoint,
stuff.
Jupiter Eratus, Forged in Fire, or Operation Wolf.
Yeah.
And
So you have a selection.
or you can buy it out. I mean,
Jupiter Eratus is fast enough to do it, so.
you can do Jupiter Eratus solo. It's pretty easy.
I like it, so I'll probably be sticking to that one.
I mean, if it's the evening and we're up for goofing off, I will do Operation Wolf, because Operation Wolf is fun. And we get stupid. Chris, you don't have to accept this. I'm just going to go down and knock out my Voth that I need to do on this tune.
Not
Oh.
on the same map, so there's no pop for me. So no worries.
Okay, let's see. Satalia says O'Hare is Pike's nickname because pilots often mistake his hair for a runway.
Oof. That's a dry one.
That's Satalia.
I know.
Let's see.
So,
Guess
it's
we're
a dry
gonna-
one.
Yes, it is. I guess we'll go into the city. Switch my weapons out here. So, Taz, you have to take your computer back. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah,
Are you gonna
Yeah.
do it?
yeah. I'm texting with them now.
Okay.
You know, at this point I would say give me my body back, I'm gonna get myself something else because this is
Something that
ridiculous.
works, yeah.
Yeah, this is like, Jesus.
Well, I have to make the commitment to a new computer, which I don't want to do right now because that's just money I hadn't budgeted for this year. I'm well on my way to my Tetrion damage, yay. Mom question, would it needs up Madison NY changing the ship to the SNW ship? I'm not sure what you're asking there.
What sort of question is this?
I'm not sure. I think
I
he
don't
types like
understand
I usually type, and there's a word that's wrong there. But I don't want. Would it mess up Madison by changing the ship to the SNW? No, won't change him up. You're just going to have to. It actually might be beneficial, come to think of it. Madison might serve kind of the upgraded ship. Might help. Alright, now I can kill Voth indiscriminately. Badgy
No
on.
thanks. No thanks to the trailer for Starfleet Academy. I'm actually back into my 32nd century era.
No, I think you'd be fine putting Madison in that. But I would spend a little time and make sure that the build is upgraded a little bit. Tends to run a little underpowered because you haven't been doing a lot to build her up. Oh, the horror! We get to play more Star Trek Online by building up our ships. Yay! And my son did get his... oh, wow, this is dropping a lot of these today. My son did get back into the game. Got his Warden class up and running. And he's very happy. Come on, Badgie. There's more Voth to kill.
Has anyone tested out the new ship yet?
I haven't, no. I've been just doing my usual hangout on Ryza till tomorrow. And then I'll get back to real life, but Chris has got it. Chris is running it.
Yep, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm having fun with it. I love when the ship doesn't stop at the destination. I set the location to stop and just going on and on and on.
Is there any meta toys on it?
I wouldn't know. I'm not pursuing meta.
I don't think so. I don't remember seeing any conversations coming out of...
console that is unique to its build, or...
I don't think there's anything coming out that suggests that.
Okay.
I mean, so far the cool thing is the ability to do the change of appearance, but that's not changing the functionality. Let me take a look at it really quick. Federation holodeck intel. Take a look.
Lazarus back from the dead.
Welcome back to the...
Okay, the console is the hollow matrix distortion, which is relatively minor. Passive bonus to inertia rating and defense. It doesn't look like there's a lot. Oh, the Ouroboros driver, the trait. Let's see, it's minus 10 recharge time on tactical and intelligence bridge officers, and minus 10 on engineering and miracle bridge abilities, depending on which bridge officer you're using. So there is some cooldown time benefit. So yeah, who was talking about it though? Somebody was mentioning it. They weren't blown away by it, but it can be beneficial. But I mean, it's fine for a free ship, and I'd definitely throw it in there. Good morning, Cliff. Dance party starts in 1 minute. I'm on my way. I mean, it's free. It's definitely worth the price you paid for free. Free is a good price. Let's see. You want to go there, 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 there. I'm going to switch to a different tune because I want to do the dance party on a different tune. Providing it lets me do that.
Aspect to the theme of the ship?
No. There's nothing unique. That's nice to have, but not definitely not that good.
I think Mind-Blowing has a unique configurations, kind of like temporal ships. So with the next one, this technically is a Intel ship, but it has a miracle worker. Like kind of like it's kind of like Miracle Worker because it gets an extra console slot, which is kind of like a legendary ship, kinda. Console wise, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad ship. I do like it personally.
Mr. Dave, by changing ships, you mean doing a new build, right? Just so we're on the same page here. You don't want to just change ships, you want to rebuild a ship. Like I'm any good at it. That's why I have Taz and Chris and DT and other people who are like, nope, nope, nope. Yep, that's the one you want. Put that there. Cliff, it is not the final campaign event. It is the 4th. There will be 2 more after that.
Except this is probably the one I'm gonna get the ship in.
Yeah, Mr. Dave, there's a couple ways we can do it. We can get together and just work on a build this weekend if you want. And go through and see what you've got. Also depends on what toys you've got and what you want to put on it. But yeah, I think there's enough talented people in this game that we can make you a nice ship that pew-pews effectively. Satalia got a choo-choo because she's Satalia, and she doesn't love us anymore. Well, the first thing, Mr. Dave, is you can just swap out the ship and save the configuration from one to the next, and it'll move all your gear over there all by itself. In theory.
If it's a new ship.
Yeah, it is a new ship.
Yeah, just
and you go from there.
have the option enabling the options, and then just swaps it automatically.
Mr. Cliff says the point is I will be able to claim his stuff after this. Yes.
Yeah, same here.
Yes. So
Probably.
Where am
Probably
I
even sooner than until the end.
Let's see. I've got 14 days to go if I'm reading this right on this tune, or 14 runs, because I'm at 3,500 out of 42 at 50 per. That's 14 days, right? Is that math? Am I mathing right?
I wouldn't know. I'm not good with math.
Yeah. I was at the gym yesterday, and my trainer's like, okay, we need this bar to weigh 90 pounds. Okay, the bar is 45, and we have to put on 45 more, right? But we have to divide that equally against the 2 ones, and there's no 20-pound weight. There's 10s, there's a 2.5, and I'm just like, or we could just make it a 25, and she's like, or we could make it a 25, and not worry about it too much. There you go. Because I'm not doing math while I'm at the gym. Math is hard. Much as I love Ryza, I think my vacation is just about done. Today is packing up, getting everything into the suitcases, telling the front desk to prep the invoice so I can just check out tomorrow. I tend to stay at the Hilton chain of hotels, which, if you're a Hilton member, means you can create a reservation online, pay for it online. The day before online, you can pick out your room or on your phone. And then 3 hours before your check-in, they will send you a message that you can pick up your key electronically and never have to go to the front desk. You can just go in, hit the magic button. It will only light up at your door. Only you can do that. And it means you never actually have to see another human being. And then at 11 the next day, it automatically, unless you tell them otherwise, locks you out of your room. So that's all great. I never have to talk to other human beings the whole time I'm at a hotel. It is perfect. And I think, Ryza might get to that point where people just beam directly into their rooms, beam directly to the bars, get intoxicated, go out and do their floater races, beam directly back into their rooms, I never have to talk to any of those pesky peoples. It comes from my days of traveling, Satalia. I stay at the Hilton because it's tied to my credit card, so every time I spend money on my credit card, I get points to stay free at the Hilton. So I stay at the Hilton a lot because it's free. I don't have to pay for it. You're taking my choo-choos, Satalia. Give me back my choo-choos. I did get 3 on 1 the other day, so I can't complain too much. But I'm not getting any today. Don't forget, we do have a patch starting in about 3 hours, I believe. Did you say that you needed to do a Borg TFO, Chris?
Yep.
Okay.
Have one red alert TFO.
Like we have red alert TFOs very often.
Yeah. I kind of miss the randomness of red alert just popping in the map and the sector space.
That's fun.
I used to run into those very frequently. I used to use the sector space more often because of it, you know? Because it was just something random to do.
Oh, yeah. Yay, Mr. Dave. Let's see, Madison is Federation. If you want to do that ship change right now, get yourself up to Earth Space Dock on that tune and open up your new ship.
Once I get anti-proton damage, I have no clue what to...
Everything I've got on this tune is ground because, of course, I did it all yesterday. I have Voth on the ground again. That's the second time today. Disruptor on the ground and AP on the ground. Ugh. Ew, ew, ew.
Whoa, Keyless Portal Transphasic Torpedo Launcher has 360 launch direction? What?
That's nice.
Is that like a torpedo Omni?
Yeah.
It's 100% shield penetration.
At the same time, though, you should never be in a position where you have to use a torpedo Omni. That is not a good sign. Satalia says, I know I'm not fully awake when I thought the dance instructor said, wash your hands.
Oh, nice. That's funny.
I don't want to know what she was doing last night if she's telling you to wash your hands. So I will say, last night I'm driving home, had to stop and get gasoline and coffee. And I get out and there's tree sap all over my front windshield. I'm like, okay, I'll just wash it off. No, this is like glue. It would not dissolve in water. I had to sit there and scrape it with a piece of cardboard to try and get it loose. I have no idea. It's got yeah, it was gross and sticky in my fingers, blah, blah, blah. Just yuck. I mean, it wasn't so bad I couldn't see, but still, ew. The new ESD isn't that bad, Mr. Dave, unless you're talking about the really old ESD. Oh, you guys rented a motel room on Risa? Oh, there's no motels on Risa, only hotels. There's a motel, I don't think I want to know about it.
It's probably somewhere in the cave.
Yeah. So a motel, at least in the States, is a place where you can drive your car up to it they're usually on the sides of highways and places like that. It's a motor residence. So the MO stands for motor. Hotel stands for home and tends to be in cities. So if you have a motel here on Ryza, that means you were able to drive up to it.
Well,
Wow.
technically you can drive up to anything on the floater. Maybe it's a floatel.
Yeah, it's a floatel. There we go. So I have this headcanon story of one of my captains who, after the events that were before Partisans, and I can't remember what that episode was called, but there was an episode before Partisans, where basically the Federation goes, yeah, you got to lay low for a while. What you did was kind of, no, can't do that. And I'm thinking, so the Federation decides that what my captain has done is so bad that she gets kicked out of the Federation while she's on Ryzen, basically abandoned there. And
the ship flies away and they're stuck on Ryza.
Yep, pretty much. No money, not Federation anymore. But of course, money doesn't matter unless, of course, you don't have any, and then it really matters a lot, in my opinion.
Well, Ryza isn't part of the Federation. They still use currency, probably.
Yeah, they use favors.
Okay.
But you got to figure out a way. You only get favors after you buy stuff. It's kind of like Vegas. No, that's not what I want to do. Out of there. No, Mom. No. Turn in these guys. Get done with them.
I found an ancient post from 2016.
Oh my god.
To get 5.1, you have to use remote to set it with no LED illit, and it will be in 5.1 mode.
Does it work?
I have to find the remote, which I have no clue where it is.
Oh. Yeah.
You had it, right? You don't have to buy one.
I have two bags attached to my...
my cousin has been over and she cleaned my place.
Oh, no.
And in cleaning my place, everything disappeared.
Yep. Don't let people clean your place.
That's a good lesson. You don't let other people clean your house.
Yeah. I mean, that's why people offered to clean my inventory here, and I'm like, no, that's fine. Let's see. So Mr. Dave says, so I've been catching up on Strange Worlds, and that musical episode was so cringe I thought I couldn't sit through it. It's funny because some people love that. I mean, love that episode. Yeah. And the puppet episode, I think, is going to be the same way, but that's not till next season. But, people have their taste. Personally, that last episode, while technically fine, I thought was a little lacking. Too much character, not enough plot. I think Chris and I have had that discussion already. Oh, sorry. My hands are killing me. All right. Let me switch tunes again, see if I've got anybody who needs...
Oh, its next torpedo gains 360 arcs. If that thing still fires in its pre-designed arc, every next torpedo will fire in 360 arc.
All right. Wow. Almost everything I've got is not stuff that's going to help. So, no problem. Chris, I'm going to send you an invitation to a party here.
Right ahead.
I have sent you a party invitation. So, Mr. Dave, you know how to switch ships with and hopefully move your gear over, yes? Dun dun dun. Yes. Do you have a preference, Chris?
You know my likes and dislikes. And
Oh,
I'm
Cliff
just
wants to
gonna
join
rely
us.
on
Hang
you.
on. Hang on a second here. Cliff. Where are you? Cliff? There you are. Sorry, I wasn't looking for Ethan. You are invited to the party, Cliff. Anybody else want in on the party? We're going to go do something Borgy. You are in the party. Yeah, the only thing I have a bio-engineered Venusaur Rex on this tune. I'm not sure I'm going to bother with it. And I have Terrans on the ground, and I'm smart enough to know that I can do Operation Wolf as soon as it queues up to get those Terrans on the ground. Okay. No worry, Mr. Dave. I'm going to queue us up. Guillotine? Yeah, that should work out time-wise. Does that work for you, Chris?
Sure.
I mean, I know we love our guillotine. Weeboo?
Yep.
Okay.
Got a Weewoo there.
Weeboo. So my game plan for today is I'm going to do some more Ryza when we're done here. I'm going to wait for the patch. I'm going to go take the children out for a very nice long walk, and then I'm going to come back in and try and wrap up everything on Ryza. If things work the way they did last year, you will be able to continue to turn in anything from the archaeology stuff or from the Horgon. So if you don't run them, you just run them to the end and don't turn it in, you should be able to continue to turn it in afterwards for additional favors into lithium. I don't know if that's true. It happened last year, so I'm going to give it a shot this year. Worst thing that happens is, I'll turn them in next year. But translation to all that is, I'm going to be hiding here. Me and Mr. Internet and Ryza and I are just going to be sitting here all afternoon. Hopefully it'll rain today, which it won't because I'm looking out the window. And it's not looking like rain. And I'm just going to stay here and not do anything else. So there, yeah. Ooh, I should check my phone. No, before we go, I've got a minute and 10 seconds.
Oh, you're flying this thing. Okay.
So Talia is going to 5.
Okay, we'll go in 5. Sorry, what?
So Talia always claims 5, even when she's not doing this.
You
So
can claim all you want. We'll still be there.
Let's see who gets there
Intercepting
first.
and
Talia.
interfering.
Oh, the Spirit of St. Louis. Interesting.
Wait, what?
Cliff's ship is named the Spirit of St. Louis. The name of the ship that, what's his name? Pilot, 20s. Lindbergh. He used to fly to Paris. Solo. There we go. So when I was going to Columbus every week, which I'm not doing for a while, we go through the birthplace of the Wright brothers, and the home of Wright Air Force Base. Very interesting place, very focused on early aviation. And then you realize that they didn't actually do any of their work there. They just were born there.
for some reason people have this tendency of commemorating birthplaces rather than workplaces.
Yeah, I mean the workplace is definitely noted too, but I go through there every now and then, like, oh, I should go there. And, no, that is not where they did those flights, Mom. That's a different place. Right. It is a good movie, but not accurate, but still a good movie. I think it's better because it's not accurate. Okay, I guess we're going to throw that one in there. There we go. Well, that doesn't work. Oh, it works against them. We'll take that.
Glasses. I might have found the hidden button.
Ah! Success! I was going to say, one of the things I've done since moving in here is I found all of my remotes, and I have them all downstairs attached to my entertainment center, except for the 2 from my bedroom. But I still don't know what half of them go to, because, how many Samsung remotes does a person need? Apparently the answer is 4, but I don't know why I need 4. But I have 4. And I only have one Samsung anything. Why does my ship not want to move? Ugh. It's just being pokey here. We are going to post, Riza, put together a Atomic Eden watch party, because we can't show it on the air, but we can all watch it separately at Drunken Heretic's behest, so we'll let you know about that. What's the real name of the SNW ship would be my question. Does anybody know what the real name for the Strange New World ship in-game is?
You mean Strange New World ship? You mean the Enterprise?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what ship we've got from Strange New Worlds, because my brain doesn't work on ships. You know that. We all know that. Mom cannot think about ships. It's like cars. Ooh, it's a red car. It's a Lamborghini. Yeah, but it's red. Okay. It's not a reclaim, is it, Mr. Dave? Because if it's a event ship, I don't think we have a Strange New Worlds that's an event ship, but if it is, it would be in the reclaim.
Again, I don't know what you mean by Strange New World ship. Is it the hero ship? Is it one of the side ships? Because we got a few as well.
If I wasn't in this, I'd go Google it real quick, but I'm in this. So once I'm done in this, I will go Google it, and we can see which ones are out there.
The Gorn Interceptor, we got the Discovery Constitution, but that came out before Strange New Worlds was even a thing. We got the Farragut.
Let's put our courses up.
We got the Praetor.
And so you've designed it for online versus just have it.
Oh, there's only 4 of us here. No wonder this is going slow.
You'll have the full equivalent of a 4-year distribution of courses. You'll have that within, you think, 2 years, something like that. 4 new courses a month at the moment. We're putting out 32 hours of virgin content a month. It's very, well, people can go look. Looks great, and that's because it's great. Michaela and your husband?
The 2250s Discovery Constitution is what he's looking for.
Another 2 variants of the ship. 3. If you squint with the mirror one.
Alright, 4 is activated. Moving on.
That will be the America Worker Flight Deck Carrier Federation side. I think it's called Constitution in the description.
Well, if it's a ship you bought, check in the Zen store to make sure that it's marked as being purchased. And if it is, it'll be in your inventory someplace. I should have brought a different ship.
Think about the possessors and about
Did you start 6 there, Chris?
Yep.
Thank you. I'm going to try and get this simulator here. I don't know if I can get there in time.
everything. They watch the social media, they watch the look, they watch the images, they watch
What's that sound?
It's Taz.
They do everything.
That doesn't sound like Tara.
Trying to fix my thingy.
Yeah.
But I am not I'm how should I say? I am not understanding the instructions.
Okay. Why does my ship love to slow down at exactly the wrong minute? Mr. Dave, on the case of the missing ships, I swear to God I bought an atlas for each account. And I cannot, for the life of me, find them.
Give you some kind of happiness, but it's not. No, no, what?
And we are losing 3. Come on, Mom. You can do this. Oh. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. There. Oh, I'm gonna die. Your other dude owns the ship. Ah, but it's the same account? I assume then it's not an account unlock? Okay, assimilator's done. Honestly, how can we be doing this badly on this one today?
Well, for one guy's dying.
Yeah.
Cliff also is dying, kinda.
And I died again.
You just died.
Again, yeah, twice in a row. Trying to defend 3 here, and we're gonna lose it right now. But there's 4 of us here. You know, it shouldn't be that bad if we do them just one at a time.
I'm doing one at a time.
Uh-oh. The guy who was on 3 went over to 2. That would explain some of it. Oh, Satalia, whose fault is it that we don't have you here? Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to help this guy out on 2, and I'll come back to 3. So, Mr. Dave, this tune is like yours. It needs an upgrade. It needs a better ship, because this is my primary Federation tune on this account. My Gorn is just fine, but he's my Klingon here. Yay! Where was it? No, it's not the Hexspawn's fault. I mean, I blame them for a lot of things, but this one's not them. They're just snoozing. Whew! 2 to go. Let's see, other one, 3. I'm going back to 3, Chris.
Okay, I'm guarding 1.
Yep. It's halfway, so. Come on, stop it with your stupid... I hate that weapon. It's San Andreas' fault. Ah! Very good, Sedalia. Alright, repairing this guy. Temporal Legendary Flight Deck Carrier. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not looking for that phrase, it's not going to show up.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. We'll be right here. Maybe.
Good morning.
Well, good morning. How are you doing, Grass?
Doing good. You?
I'm doing good. You sound a little sleepy this morning.
Yeah, just woke up.
Ah. Well, it's the last day on Rise, last full day on Ryza, so yeah, people are sleeping in. A little too much partying last night. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah.
We've been there.
Yeah, I had a little too much Formula now.
Oh yeah.
Once completed, the adapters did nothing to it.
Trying to keep the adapters from getting this one. Stowe just likes to name ships weird stuff, Mr. Dave, so you have to guess what everything is. Stowe says I had a little too much dance instructor last night. Yeah, you know what? I did the dance party live in real time at a convention once, because it was coming up every 90 minutes, and I wanted people to get excited about the game. So we actually did the dance party. You know what? It is tough to do those dances. That dance instructor is in great shape. Oh. Lost Taz, I gather. It was a good workout, though. And then they started doing at the conventions the Star Trek workouts, and I'm thinking, no, that's nothing. Ah, died again. Gosh darn it.
Why are you guys dying so much?
Oh, because my ship's underpowered, and not particularly. Yes, Italia, I'm not going there, Italia. You and your dance instructor. What happens on Ryza stays on Ryza. If you know what I mean.
Did you go into the TFO with only 4 people?
We started with 5, and all of a sudden we had 4.
Okay.
I think somebody got in there and went, nope, nobody, nope. Oh, these last 2 cubes are just going to kill us. Oh, we went. Finally. Cliff's trying to level up a low-level character. Yeah, actually I have a character that's level 65 with 0 expertise. And so I can't do much for reputation or anything like that. Because he's my banking tune. He just sits there and banks. Alright, which one are we doing first? The top one or the bottom one, Chris?
I can sit in the middle and just take them both.
Well, I think we're going to have to team up to get them at the same time. Or to get them done. Otherwise, we're going to be here for a while. I'm starting with the top one. And that made no effect at all. Great. Lovely. I'm going to die again. Yep. Do I have anything else I can throw on this?
Oh shoot, looked away my work for a moment and I died.
Well, we got to 96. That's not great. And it went back to 97, 98, 97, 6,
Bottom or the top?
top. Ooh. I think the devs will be talking about a new ship today on one of the streams. I don't know which streams they go. They go on Kel's a lot, but Kel was doing something else temporarily. So I don't know if he's doing his streams. Because I never get updates about his streams anymore, so I don't know. And the devs do not come on my streams because, you know, I don't talk ships because just don't. I wish they would. When it's non-ship stuff, sometimes they come in and say hi for a moment. And I should be more offended than I am, but honestly, I don't get ships, and I'm sure everybody else would have great questions. I'm just not one of them. Come on, we're down to 19. We can shoot this guy up. All right, now for the second one. Nope, 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 nope. Not dying. Stop dying.
Oh, stupid tractor beam.
Yeah. that helped a little bit. Hey, Satali, if you find out which stream it's on, let me know and I'll send out a message. If I can. Otherwise, I am going to put out a message today about the new event starting. The return of the Taz! Hey, and Taz, we're still doing the same mission as when you left.
Yeah, I'm still not figuring out this stuff.
Sorry, what did you say? You need to bring that computer still up there?
Yep, that's what he's saying. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm getting some small hints and tips that is making a lot of sense,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not finding the settings for it.
Man, that is frustrating. For one of our conventions, the Chicago convention, I bought a soundbar because I thought that would be better for the audio than what we had. And it was great, but the problem is it was the most bizarre setup. You had to have special cables, and it only worked on one remote. And I came back home and tried to set it up, and I'm like, I'm not going to do this just to listen to it. I'm just going to go buy a pair of speakers. Shipped it back to them. Just exchanged it out for some speakers. It was unpleasant. Well, I got something done on that tune. I have no idea what that was, but something got done. Yay! Hi, Vic Rose. How are you? You just missed the worst guillotine we've done.
I think we had worse.
Yeah, it's true.
Was
This one
close,
came in at
but
28 minutes, and we have had one that went over 30. Oh, no wonder my hand hurts. I actually got bitten by something on my hand. It's swelling up. Yay. Well, I'd say that was fun, but I would be a liar, and my mom taught me not to be a liar. So I'm going to leave the team here. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to be on Ryza for the next 2.5 hours or so until we go into, what is it, an hour and a half, whatever, until we go into the patch. And I will be back after the patch to wrap up Ryza and maybe run the dailies or the new event today. We will see about that, but I don't know for sure. So on behalf of everybody here, welcome to the Moopsyverse. I hope you all have a great morning. There's no show this evening. I will be in game if people want to play on Ryza, but that's it. I'm just playing on Ryza, just wrapping up everything. Packing my bags. For a few minutes, Mr. Dave, yep, I'm available. Of course we won, Mr. Cliff. It's just a matter of perseverance. Perseverance. I never give up, ever. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Let me find my soundbar here. Let me find that button there. Oh, no wonder they don't work together. That's interesting. On behalf of everybody here, welcome to the Moopsyverse. Have a wonderful morning and stay moopsome.
Sim.
Who are you? We are the knights who say...
Moopsy.